Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Wow. Yikes. Betrayal. First card's the strongest. So some of you may have been in a relationship with this individual. Could have been a situationship. Could still be. This could be in the past. Could be current as well. Ooh. Leo, a lot of betrayal on a sexual level. Not good. All right. Some of you may simply feel that perhaps in this connection you've had an exchange of glances, which are very, very, I'm getting the word, penetrating gaze. Okay, so there's a whole lot of energy between two people here. A lot of chemistry here, I see. Got some cards here that are just very much wanting to come out. Oh, yikes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Also, for those of you who are new, my way of reading is just kind of different, slightly different. I do not channel through no, I do. I do not channel through spirit guides. There's a particular reason why I don't. I never really have had the need to as well. I do have the ability of going through my higher intuitive self and seeing what it is that I need to see. But at the end of this reading, I do channel, and I only channel, archangels, God, the Christ consciousness. But at the end of this reading, I do channel archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel, to provide you with, I'm getting the word approach, so we'll see how that goes. But to provide you with some guidance and some words of wisdom so that you can move forward in this connection, or maybe even leave the connection, who knows, depending on the way the cards come out. Of course, it's a general love reading, so just keep that in mind. It's not obviously a personal reading, so it is not going to resonate with everybody. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are dark. Now, this energy comes from your person of interest. Who is that? Somebody who you've been thinking of. First person that comes to your mind. Here we have betrayal, followed by sexuality, laughter, synthesis, doubt, crossroads, wild woman, fear, centering, and then we have healing. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, I have made a terrible mistake. I have betrayed you. There was a time when you thought you knew me. You trusted me. But it turns out that you never really knew me at all. The things that happened between us, there were certain things you thought you could predict because we were close. The issue right now is that we are very different. And now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust in this connection. This particular situation that I'm in, I do feel that I have done something to you, and I can't take it back. It's irreversible. On an intimate level, I have betrayed you sexually. There is a sense of manipulation, overindulging, taking advantage of you in ways that I should not have. I can't get you off my mind, that's for sure. You are so sensual. I am, and I was, very much addicted to you. Can't get your body off my mind. I fantasize, and I think about you often. But I realize that in you I have found a friend, a person who makes me feel young again, vibrant again, youthful. Everything that has happened in this connection, I do feel that in this connection that the both of us have, it has brought us close together. But I have betrayed that. I'm no longer what you thought I was. It's like as if I was a stranger. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. I do feel in this connection that there is this sense of wanting to come out into the open and talk about what I hide in the depths of this deep, thick forest. In the shadows, I hold secrets and I do not share. There used to be openness at some point, but then I hid things in the thick of this forest. A long time ago, there was a sense of peace and harmony. Now there is not. But I do want to restore that. Right now, because of what I have done with this betrayal, I do feel doubt. Doubt that this connection might even move forward. Not knowing if things will be okay. I doubt that there's this strong faith, strong trust that once existed. Things are no longer the same. Things are different. Right now I'm at a crossroads. A place where I stand and I look left and I look right. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I just can't make that decision. There's a passage I need to take, and I just don't take it. Yes, I am worried about the outcome, and for this reason I do not make a move at all. Why do I not reach out to you, Leo? Because a part of me has been very untruthful. There were lies. There was this information that I would tell you, even though I would keep some things from you. What you don't know won't hurt you. I have spoken sentences, paragraphs, but I have taken out a few of those sentences. What you don't know won't hurt you. But is that a lie if I'm omitting certain things? Just because I didn't mention it. I'm not twisting the truth. I just didn't say it all. Yes, I have been sneaky. There has been sneaky behavior. The feelings that I have, I can't change things. And now I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what has happened. I am afraid of what will happen. This fear that exists inside of me now. I'm afraid I'm losing you forever. Everything that has happened has been because of me. Now I'm nervous. I have fear, I have anxiety. Sometimes even a strange kind of disorder that makes me have anxiety around people. Social anxiety, so I stay like a hermit very much because of what I've done. I don't talk to people much. I used to be very confident once upon a time, but now that has changed. I am no longer confident. I am no longer that same person that I once used to be. I have a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem. That sense of security that once I felt, now there's insecurities. And because of what I have done to you on a physical level, affecting you so emotionally, I now feel worthless and unworthy of someone as wonderful as you. Because now I recognize you as someone who's my better half, who could be my better half. On a spiritual level, I see this now. You're this one human being that makes me feel grounded. You make me feel whole. We're like the yin and the yang. If I'm the moon, you are the sun. We come and go and we dance in perfect harmony, the way it's been for generations. It's never changed. I can depend on you. A part of you can depend on me, but I never really proved myself, now did I? Overall, in this connection, right now I'm healing. I need to take a step back. I need to be that person that can see things through a different perspective. I've forced myself into isolation to contemplate the things that I have said and done. I've detached myself from the everyday world problems so that I can think about, who am I? Why do I do what I do? Why did I do this to you? Why did I do this to us? You may wonder why I'm not talking, why I'm not communicating. It's because I know what I've done is wrong. And for that reason, I'm healing. I want to know. I want to learn, why do I do these things and how can I be a better person? Because I do not want to repeat this, Leo. All right, Leo. So, wow, you have a situation here. Could have been a situation where one person was really into the connection. They thought it was very committed. However, this person, here we have the sexuality card. We have the laughter card. Some of you know, with the sexuality card, I consider this benefits, friend, laughter. Laughter card I consider more of a friendship card. This is a friends with benefits situation. Now, some of you may not feel that. Some of you may actually have been in proper relationships, right? The only thing is, if this is resonating on any level, that also means that, let's just say, if you were thinking that you were committed, then your person of interest, unfortunately, was not at the same level as you. They were very much, maybe even a little spiritual, but they were very much into the body. The physical needs is what their highlight was of this connection, even though you may have completely been, emotionally, physically, spiritually with this person. Not everybody's going to resonate with that, but I'm just saying that because you do have the two special cards that popped up here, and these are regarding the person's personality and how they feel towards you. This is just the extra feelings that they have for themselves. Now, I also wanted to talk about this card. I did not say this earlier, but for some of you, this person has cheated. This is my sneaky card, sneaky behavior. And then we have betrayal. So some of you actually may have been in a connection with someone that has cheated on you. Or they were cheating on somebody else with you. And it's still related to sexuality here. So whatever the case is, it's really, really not good. This is a whole lot of bad karma for this person, I can tell you that. So some of you are probably all for that. Yeah, person deserves bad karma now. Why? Because they did bad. They get bad. That's the way it is. I don't see any regret right now, but I do see them contemplating and trying to be on their own for a while to see, you know, who the hell am I? What do I do this for? Why do I act like this? Why did I do this to my Leo? There's sometimes these, goodness me, impulsive moments, right? And we end up saying things, we end up doing things, and later on we live to regret. That is something that happened here. First card is the strongest. You have betrayal, so there's definitely betrayal in this connection. All right, let's have a look at any reason why this connection would have gone perhaps downhill in the first place. What truly happened that caused the problem? All right, I got 2 cards. Okay, not 2. It's the 1 card here, but I am going to bring this card out just in case because it did come up right. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, totally resonating with the earlier cards here. We have here Ace of Coins, 8 of Coins, and the 2 of Cups. Let's have a look at the Ace of Coins. With the Ace of Coins here, and I read these cards in the reverse for those of you who are new. This talks about how this person felt a lack of fertility. There was a lack of growth and a feeling that there is nothing prosperous coming from this connection. There was a desire to reap the fruits of one's labor. And it's interesting, it talks about labor because here this person is working, which is a different card. They wanted to reap the fruits of one's labor, and they felt that success was elusive. Now, they stopped wanting to attain any type of material goals. So essentially what I see is this person was very discouraged at some point in time with the things that were going on in their life. It talks about here a lack of contentment in their personal life. There you go. So they were not happy in their personal life. This is not related to you. This is a them problem. It's not a you problem. This is them having issues on their own, in their own life, not being able to settle down the problem. So what I'm getting here, it's almost like, I don't want to use the word addiction, but it could be. This person, you know, like how people, we like distracting ourselves by eating wonderful treats like chocolate ice cream, chocolate fudge cake, those type of things. Some people like shopping. Some people like going speed racing. Yeah. Some people like to cool off, you know, let some steam off or whatever they call it, by going in a fast car, literally like a Grand Prix type area. But what I'm seeing here is this person needed a release. Who was that release? You were that release, Leo. So unfortunately, they had problems on their own, and they decided to bring you into their life to make them feel better. That's what happened. The feelings here. But was it selfish? Some of you might feel that it was. You may now feel, before maybe not, but now you may feel that, you know what? This person really was just thinking very much about themselves. They didn't really think about the depth of this connection that you had, which was a beautiful connection, 2 human beings. Very nice. Here we also have the 8 of Coins, so let's have a look at that. Here we have talent, compensation, and work. I'm going to read the reverse. feeling that there is a lack of talent, not being compensated for the work that was done. This person started to avoid the work that needed to be done within this connection itself. There was a lack of integrity and a lack of discipline. There was a desire to bring talents into the next level. And I suggest here that perhaps it's time for vocational education. So they just needed to maybe change their viewpoints on certain things and learn something new. Dissatisfaction with payment for the work that was done. So literally, an extremely tiny portion of you may have been working with this person on a project, and because things got a little hot and steamy, what ended up happening, the project went downhill, and this person may never really got paid. This is such a very like one person kind of story, but the generic story here for that might resonate for many of you is that some type of effort was put into this connection by this person, and unfortunately, they just didn't feel that recognized. Now, does that mean you worship the ground they walk on? Thank you for doing this. I cannot thank you enough. Who knows what this person was thinking, but there are some people, if we appreciate them, they still don't think it's enough. We have to like say it every single day, or we have to do it like with certain gestures, or bring them something, make them something, and then they say, okay, yes, now I'm appreciated, right? There's something about this person that they expected more after they thought that they invested time, energy, and effort into you or the connection. They were just expecting more. Their expectations they were not satisfied to some degree. Unfortunately, you may have said, and you may have appreciated them for whatever they've done, but for a small portion of you, it just wasn't enough. And that's something that bothered this person. They just felt like, you know what, no matter what I do in this connection, it just doesn't work out. It's not working out. Remember, there was personal problems that this person has. So it's not only about you. The way they judge you is also based on the issues that they're going through with other people and their mood, right? Let's move on to this particular card, because that is a huge deal. It very much goes with the second card that you had, which was sexuality. Let's have a look at that, because this will tell you a lot about what was on their mind at some point in time. There came a point in time when there was a lack of peace and harmony, not wanting a partnership, and there's simply a lack of love. The card talks about infatuation, overindulging, and sensuality for the sake of the emotional high. Now remember, when I talked about the sexuality card, I did use the word overindulge. This is definitely something that happened where this person thought that they could have you in an intimate way, overindulging, because they thought it's payback in some way. Whatever they've done for you, they would do this so that they could, I don't want to say like they get paid for whatever they've done, but it's like, hey, if I've done this for you, and if you don't appreciate me, then fine, I'm just going to use your body and get my way with you, or have my way with you, and I'll be satisfied. And then I have my, I don't want to call it the word payment, but you guys know what I'm trying to say here, right? I'll be happy that I get what I need for the work that was rendered, right? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. So, unfortunately, because of this, some of you really may be upset, because you may have thought that this is, a beautiful connection, and it does show. In the beginning, it was a very beautiful enchantment, a friendship or a love relationship that just blossomed. However, things went downhill because this person's expectations were not like yours. They overindulged, and they ended up acting in certain ways that they just shouldn't have. It was not righteous. There was a lack of, over here we have the word integrity and discipline, I believe. So there's a lack of that. Understand this, that it's a state of mind of this person. The reason why they did this is because they had not only problems here, but the first card, it did talk about issues and problems with a personal life. which means that whatever they had, those issues came long before you. And they need to settle that down because, let's just say, whether they're with you or whether they're with someone else, it's still going to happen. They're still going to treat them like that. So, cross-watcher. If this resonates with you, time to make a change. All right, let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay. Project indeed. Some of you literally may be working on a project with this person. So these cards, this is the Beginner's Tarot, and I have a look at any type of action, any plans, any intentions the person of interest may have towards you. Wow. Talk about immature behavior. Not time to grow up. We got pages here. 3 of Pentacles. Your person of interest, if some of you have worked with this person in the past, because I do see this, some of you have worked with them, or you could be working with them currently, this person is definitely starting to fall in love. They're starting to catch feelings. Some of you may not have worked with this person, and it simply means that this person may know you directly or indirectly through somebody else, or through some type of organization. Either way, they still want to manifest something with you. They want to construct something with you. And this is all related to building something together, which is more related on friendship. Now, the one issue here is this could be a third-party situation too for a small portion of you. This person knows that you have other priorities in your life, but they also want to be that one person that can have a little bit of that time with you. I'm getting the word quality time. They want some quality time with you. Now, we have here a page. The Page of Wands. Is this person going to take any action towards you? Absolutely, yes. Yes, they are. It's a very good card to have, even though it's a page. We know it's not a knight. We know it's not a king. But any effort is good effort. This person is going to reach out to you in a very passionate way, with a very passionate message. It might not be as bold as you would want it to be, but at the very least, this person's making an effort. We also have here 5 of Swords. Why are they making this effort? They are actually afraid that somebody else is going to get you. They don't want to lose you. They want you. And they are going to try by hook or by crook to get you because they feel that you are theirs and that you belong to them. It sounds really weird. Here in the distance, we have 2 people who are defeated. Oh, sorry, my finger was on this card. It's this card right there. They're defeated, and this 5 of Swords, it also talks about struggles, distrust. It also talks a lot about competition or ego-oriented competition. But at the end of the day, this person knows what they want, and they are definitely going to try in their own way to be with you to a certain degree. Here we also have Judgment. With the Judgment card, this is excellent to have, guys. Excellent. This is a resurrection. This is talking about let's start things over. The way things were before were wrong. I was wrong. There was a lack of transparency. There was a lack of clarity, a lack of truth. And now this person wants all of that back. They want transparency. They want the truth. They want that clarity. This is a second chance. And they do feel, for some reason, that this connection is divinely guided. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, which is the Page of Pentacles, this does talk about how this person is extremely sexually attracted to you. It's like they go goo goo gaga over the way you look, literally. And it is the one thing that keeps them crawling back the way that you look. The only issue is, guys, it's just about looks, right? You know, here there is something tangible, which is the coin, and we have the passion here with the Page of Wands. And we have a resurrection here. But is there a lot of emotion? Here we have the potential of it coming to that. Just keep in mind, Leo, your person of interest is still very much physically attracted to you. Is that enough for years to come? We are all human, and we all get droopy and saggy. At the end of the day, not much of our eyes change. But when you look into those eyes, you know that that's the same person I fell in love with 30, 40 years ago. How rare is that these days, right? We don't get that a lot. But just think about it. If this person is only after your booty because you're damn gorgeous, is this person really worth it? Are they mature? No, they're not. They're very immature. Are they experienced? No, they're not. Whatever it is, Leo, it is going to take some time, I can tell you that. This person's not going to change anytime soon. It's not going to be easy to change them. They need to change and evolve on their own. Remember, they do have this mindset right now as a hermit. And typically from people, when people get into the hermit mode, I've seen that they gain strength, they gain that wisdom, and they come out and then they're able to reach out to that person as maybe as a knight going forward, or maybe even as a king going forward. But for now, this person still is very immature or inexperienced. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. These are very, very nice cards right now. I don't want to say anything. Don't want to jinx it. Slightly off there. Ah, there you go. Okay, there's something here that you just don't know about this individual or the type of situation that you're in. You're going to have to get more information regarding this. Wow. Okay. So, a lot is going on here, guys. You don't have the full picture of what this person's going through. Now, that doesn't mean that this person needs fixing, because I don't want you to go around fixing potential mate. You're not the therapist. You can be a lover, you can be a friend, but there's certain things that they won't tell you. They will not open up to you because they need to seem as if they've got it all in control, right? So let's not get into relationships where you know there's a lot of damage. The person needs some type of help, which means that once it's done, once they've healed, once they've resolved those issues, they are emotionally, spiritually, and physically strong enough to be with you the way that you would like them to build as a couple. Fix them. I'm getting the word fix them. So there's certain things that you can do, but not everything. There's a certain limit, right? 1-5. I just whispered, don't freak out. That was me. 15%, you can literally help this person. Beyond that, they have to get other type of help. If you feel that this relationship is just not working and their mindset's completely different, they actually may have some type of trauma from the past. And that's, hurt people, right? So people that have been hurt may just end up hurting someone else because that's the only thing they know. Here we have listen to your intuition. So there's going to be guidance from within your mind and your body. This intuition is going to come based on meditation and prayer. Meditation, you can pray to the divine. And here we also have, when I mean divine, I mean the source. The source, the being that exists, that we call God. The pure white holy light. Remember to say holy. Not just light, there's many lights in the universe. Here we have meditation brings answers. Some of you might not have time. My angel guide has told me 21 minutes is good enough, if you don't have any more time. Also for prayers, 2 or 3 minutes, as long as you mean it. You really have to mean it. It's like a Wi-Fi connection. I've said this before. The stronger your Wi-Fi connection, the stronger the upload and the download. They'll listen to you. They're immediately there as soon as you ask. So here, meditation will bring answers, but these answers come to you intuitively. So do listen to your intuition. There is going to be success, which is great. Not to worry. They're simply telling you stop worrying now. There's no need to worry, okay? For the majority of you, if you are resonating with this, definitely understand that things are going to turn out to be better for you in the long run. We also have here, reconsider and get more information. Now, doesn't that go very well? There's something here that's lacking when it comes to your relationship with this person versus what it is that the both of you know about each other. There's something here that you don't know when it comes to either this person or the type of situation that you're in, and maybe you don't know how to deal with it. Simply go online, do some research from some reasonable sources or some reliable sources. Talk to a friend, a therapist, a doctor. Talk to somebody, and you may just be surprised the type of information you are going to gain after you start searching for it intuitively, and answers will be given to you. This information will give you enough knowledge to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do regarding this connection. Any type of action you may take, you'll reconsider. You're going to think twice about it. Why? Because you had a different impression before. You had different knowledge before. But going forward, things are going to change. They're going to be better for you. So you will be able to make the right decision, to make the right choice. Remember, I told you it's going to take this person a long time, right? A year from now. A lot of people don't like that. So in this connection, this could literally take, for some of you, it may be from now until the next year. This person may change, they may evolve, right? For others of you, don't quote me on this, because this card only goes up to a year. I've had this card pop up many times, every single year, and the connection's still going and going, and what needs to be done is just not done. Meaning, you could still get this card next year. It could be a year from now, 2 years from now, 4 years from now. The only reason this card pops up is because in this deck, this is the only highest amount of timing that they have. They don't have like a card that says 5 years from now, right? That would be easier to understand that. So do understand that at the very least, from now until the next year, there's going to have to be changes. They're also worried about your health. The angels know that this has been very draining on many of you. It has caused you problems. If you have pre-existing, I'm getting condition issues. Condition, the word condition and the word issues. If you've had this type of an issue before, other issues, this entire situation has stressed you out to the point where it's gotten worse. Here, this is improving health, which is great. The health will be improving. Going forward right now, many of my readings, I have them on pause. I'm just overly saturated with too many. I'm trying to get rid of all my orders right now. It's a lot of weight, okay, guys? But, for the sake of helping human beings, I do have my chakra checkup open because I do want people to get rid of negative energies. Here I have an order that you can place. It's called the chakra checkup. And I look into your chakras from a distance to see what is out of balance. I'm able to do that. With that, I have a look at your home remotely, wherever you're living, and see if you have any negative energies. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits. I tell you what you have, how many you have, and how to get rid of them. Isn't that easy? It's a very easy process, not too difficult. And once you have this knowledge, you have it forever, right? So, you know, it's a one-time thing. Once you have it, you know it. And then you know how to get rid of these things if they, by chance, ever decide to come back through you or through somebody else. I just wanted to mention that I do have that opening still to place an order if you want. And also, I tell you what you have around your aura. So there's many things that orbit around our aura. They hover around us, as well as inside of your chakra centers, which are your energy centers. That is one package that I still have open, guys, if you are interested in getting rid of those negative energies. Along with that, there's the water wellness package too. That's always very helpful for improving health card. I also have another one. If some of you are not interested in getting the package, which is the chakra checkup, you can always get the Holy Light package plus the Water Wellness package. Those are very powerful as well. The only difference is the Holy Light package is a self-help guide. It's a very generic kind of procedure that I've created, a method. And the chakra checkup is where I go into details and I actually physically see what you have, how many you have, and I give you the details on that. So that's the only difference, okay? I just wanted to mention this because it's huge. There's going to be a lot of waiting. There's a lot of anguish. There's a lot of anxiety here. This has not been good on some of you people. Your health has been declining because of it. It's not good, guys. And I know it happens. It's inevitable. Love is love, right? Pain is pain. It hurts. Many things are going to improve. There will be success, remember that. But if you believe, it's a state of mind. Some people's happiness is just not enough for somebody else, right? Sometimes even if we get a little message or a phone call, we think, yes, thank goodness, they replied, they responded. It's the little things that make us happy. Whatever the case is in your case, if you believe, you are going to be able to bring about this positive change within your life. But only if you believe. That means you have to be very positive. If you are not, you will start to attract negative energies more than maybe they already are. The majority of the time, every single person that I've read for, except one lady that was from Madrid, she lived in the countryside all by herself. She was 80 years old. The one human being that I've ever done a reading for, she did not have any negative energies. Why? She was a hermit. Isn't that crazy? She was a hermit. She never associated with anybody, and therefore nobody was jealous. I was shocked. I've never done a reading for anybody that did not have negative energy. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. Now I know why hermits, stay as hermits. So that is your reading, guys. I'm not encouraging anybody to be a hermit. Let's not be hermits. We are all social animals. We love people. We love society. We are a part of society. And we have to go out and socialize. Let's do that. Start changing your routine a little bit. You have this health-related issue. You need a different state of mind right now. You need to go out, meet some people, have some fun. Outdoors. I'm getting the word outdoors. Camping. Some of you might like to go camping. That's perfectly great. Yes. One with nature. Just be careful if you go camping. Know exactly where you're going. Don't get lost. All right, my darlings. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I also wanted to mention, finally, yes, my other channel, Asnointia Audio, will finally get a new video. Yes, thank God. I'm just about finished my negative energy related videos to provide you with a lot of information on what these things are exactly. So hopefully you'll be able to see that within the next day or two. Probably by the time I upload this, it'll be up and about for you guys to see. All right then. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.